We did it. We did it. We did it. 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about my journey to 100K. Welcome to Ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter. This is a great video. Really happy to do this video. But if you're new to the channel and you're not one of the 100,000 already that subscribe, make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell notification. So just recently we hit 100,000 followers here, subscribers here on YouTube. It was a really proud moment. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my journey here. Now, this is a vlog, but I also have a blog post on this, and you can check that out at my blog. It's blog.ukelikethepros.com for that. So, all right, where should we begin? So, let's start. First of all, it was January 8th, 2021, about 11 p.m. Pacific time, that we hit 100,000 subscribers. So, if you have subscribed already, any kind of support here on YouTube. If you have my premium membership or any of my courses at ukelikethepros.com, if you bought anything, an ukulele, accessories, a book at store.ukelikethepros.com, maybe you're over on my Patreon page, patreon.com/ukelikethepros, or maybe just here watching these videos. Whatever it is, I am thankful to you for that. So let's rewind a little bit, okay? How did I get to 100,000 subscribers? Yeah, great goal. Anyway, let's do that. Let's rewind a little bit right after this. I always got to throw a little bit of playing. All right, 2015, all right? Crazy idea here. This is me in LA. I'm living in LA. My wife and I have just bought our first house. We're living in Long Beach, California. No kids. There were no kids in our life at that point in time. And I had this crazy idea. Let's write a ukulele course. It was literally kind of out of a whim. There's kind of a whole separate story that I can tell about that. But I'll just say basically that a buddy of mine, Alex, and I were just jamming at the beach. And we were jamming ukulele. And I just noticed how people just loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then so I just literally, on a whim, I was like, you know what? Let's write a ukulele course. Let's just write a course and see what happens. And the reason is you got to remember, I'm big in guitar. All right, I'm an LA studio musician. I got my own studio. I got my own band. I'm producing. I'm writing tracks for TV. I've been immersed in the LA scene. And I was like, let's just do the ukulele. So it was kind of a big jump for me. I didn't even know anything about the ukulele. Matter of fact, at the time, I didn't even know how to tune the ukulele right. So anyway, I decided to write a course. The reason is because I was about to head back to Kentucky. At the time, I didn't even have a studio. Well, I had a studio. It was my garage. It looked terrible. But and you'll see some of those videos if you go back and search my my YouTube channel. But I was going back to Kentucky. That's where I was shooting all my guitar content for rocklikethepros.com. I have beginning books, intermediate book, advanced book, fingerstyle books. I got tons and tons of content for guitar at rocklikethepros.com. And I was going back to the shoot. And I had I think it was a 3 day. I think we had 3 days to shoot. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we just take one of those days and then shoot this ukulele course? I don't even know what it was. I didn't even know what I was doing. So real quick, I wrote this course, Master the Ukulele one. And I went back to Kentucky. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have a ukulele. I didn't even have a ukulele. I had to borrow an ukulele from my good friend Tony Gamble. Thank goodness, he was a KoAloha artist, and I wanted something good. I know I wanted something good, and so I borrowed his slimline tenor. And I'm really grateful that he trusted me with his instrument. I had to pick up and everything with great koa wood. It's fantastic. So I shipped it out to Kentucky. I didn't even have room to take it on the plane. I actually shipped it to Kentucky, and I filmed one day. Literally just took this day. It probably wasn't even a full day. It's probably like a half day. And I just filmed this Master the Ukulele 1 course, which, by the way, has become my best-selling course at ukelikethepros.com. So that was just a total win. All right, so this is 2015, remember, right? So I remember my very first post, right? So check it out. We'll put a link of that below. But if you want to go check out my very, very first post here on Instagram. It was November 5th, 2015, and it was sitting on the dock of the bay. And it was actually a video that I did while I was in Kentucky. By the way, you got to check out the hair. The hair was long, and so yeah, it was kind of a fun video. So that was the very first post that I did on that one, and it's very interesting. I had this great quote, and I actually can't remember exactly where I got it from because I wrote it down. So when I go back and look at that with the hair and how I was, and there's a great quote that says, if you're not a little embarrassed by your first, well, let's say video, in this case video, then you waited too long. So I'm definitely a little embarrassed, but it's still great content. And so that was it. That's when my journey really kind of began on YouTube. All right, let me take a short little musical break here, and then we'll get back to the story. All right, so by the way, again, blog.ukelikethepros.com. I actually have written a lot of this out. It's probably going to be a little different because I'm kind of free-forming it here, but check that out. Also, thanks for smashing that like button. All right, so come 2016, right? My kids were born, so I had twins were born, so that kind of threw my world upside down. I also moved to San Diego, so I uprooted from LA to San Diego. So in 2016, didn't really post a lot of videos. I think it was about 15 videos or so the whole year. So it wasn't really that committed to YouTube yet as far as ukulele, and just kind of figuring it all out. So let's fast forward a little bit, 2017, and I start getting a little bit more serious about this thing, all right? So ukelikethepros.com is up. It's running. I got a couple courses up there. I had that Master Ukulele 1 course. I think I might have filmed a couple other courses, maybe Master Ukulele 2. I think maybe I had the 23 Ultimate Chord Progression. I also started the premium membership. Okay, so we had the premium membership too. And by the way, during that time, as well as when I thought about for my members, this is like, I'm a trendsetter here. Before that, this happened. What we're dealing with now is that I started these Zoom Q&A every week. So I started these Zoom calls, and like Zoom was hardly even that big at the time. Now it's like it's standard or less. But anyway, I started this for all my premium memberships at ukelikethepros.com. But I also became committed to creating more content. And so at the time I started, check this out. You're not going to believe it. I did a daily Facebook Live. Now you got to remember, in 2017, like Facebook was a place to be, all right? It was hot, it was big, everybody was there. So every day for 9 months, I created a live Facebook Live every single day. New lesson, new content. And so that was really, I actually look back at that time, and even though it was a lot of work, I really have a lot of joy because it was just a fun period, and we were creating a lot of stuff. And I actually, at that time, that's like my name started getting out there a little bit. Some of those people that signed up for the premium membership actually are still with me today. So it's actually the start of like the Uke Like the Pros. We call it the Uke Like the Pros Nation, that community that we've built. So it was a really good time. And so what I started doing was posting. I should have posted all of them to YouTube. I'm not sure why I didn't, but I started posting a lot of those to YouTube, right? So posting. And then to 2017, over 200 videos. So over 200 videos uploaded in 2017. So really making that commitment to it. All right, let me do a short little musical break. We'll be right back to the story. All right, so when did you discover Uke Like the Pros? Leave that comment below. Was it in 2015, 16, 17, or right now? Maybe it's your first video. So anyway, when did you when did you discover Uke Like the Pros? All right, so here was a big change here, okay? It was about, I remember this very clear. It was July 4th. It was 2017. I was just completely overwhelmed with the video editing. I just couldn't handle it. It was just getting too much. Remember, I have twins. My kids were like a little over a year old. It was just too much. So actually, first thing I put an ad out and I found a video editor. Okay, so a guy named Juka, fellow San Diegan here. And so he helped me start video editing my videos because it was just getting too much. He also really was like a big part of helping me get a little bit better with my videos, as far as also helping me get this look, which I've been wanting for a long time, this real clean look. And then 2018 was a big year because we decided let's just go something big. So it's when I got a fresh haircut. I started getting the fades here, started changing my look a little bit cleaner, a little bit more professional style videos that you see. So 2008 was a big year. Plus that year, it was August. I posted, still to this day, my most viewed video. It has over 1.2 million views as of this time. Ukulele sizes and which is best for you. So that was a big time too. So I was doing a lot more content. Plus, ukelikethepros was starting to grow, was starting to become like a big part of the ukulele community. All right. So start a lot of content 18, a lot of content 2019. Then 2020 hit. All right. Goal was still to get 100,000. Now, during 2020, right around when COVID hit, right around March time, we were sitting about, I don't know, I think 40,000 subscribers, okay? About 40,000 subscribers here on YouTube. But I saw this, we were starting to grow, right? People are home a lot. You saw a lot more people watching videos. And so I said, let's get 100K. At first I said by the end of the year, that was the first goal. And I was like, you know what? No, let's go bigger. End of October, let's get 100,000. And so what did we do? We just started doing a bunch of challenges. We started doing a lot of content and just start posting, get really people active on our ukelikethepros channel. And we really saw a lot of growth. And it was like, oh yeah, we're going to get there before October. It was really cool seeing the growth. And then things kind of cooled off a little bit. You know, I think people got more used to the COVID, and so it didn't quite grow as much. And so unfortunately, October came and went. We weren't quite at 100,000, but we were getting close. We were getting really close. I think we were about 80,000. We were about 20,000 to go. I knew it was going to be probably 2-3 months to go before. So we're chugging away. We're still producing a lot of content. We're doing lives. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff to get there. 2021 rolls around and we are getting close. We started ramping up again. December started ramping up. We had a great song challenge. By the way, we did all these great Christmas songs. And so we were getting hot. Matter of fact, let's go back to that time, about December. We were getting really hot, and I knew we were going to get close to 100,000. So I asked KoAloha, by the way, this is it right here. Not the one I'm giving away, but the one just like this. This is a KoAloha mango. I asked KoAloha, let's do something big when I had 100,000. And so they donated one of these, KTM 00MG. This is all solid mango made in Hawaii. Absolutely stunning sounding. And these are like $2,000. So they gave me one, too. When we hit 100,000, bam. Someone's going to win one of these amazing instruments. So anyway, you can get these still at ukelikethepros.com, store.ukelikethepros.com, but don't wait because they're out of mango. KoAloha is. So if you want one of these, they're going to go fast. All right. So anyway, we knew we were going to get close. January hits. We're like really close. We're like a couple thousand people away, but you know how sometimes it feels like it's going super slow. Anyway, all of a sudden it had a little bump, like right at the beginning of January, it had a little bump. It was like, oh, we're going to hit this in like a couple days. So sure enough, my team and I were up and we were watching, and it was January 8th, about 11 p.m. And my team and I were celebrating because we actually hit 100K, 100,000 subscribers. So it's a big moment. It's a big moment for the channel. It's a big moment for me. We do a lot of content, and it was just great to see that we have so many great followers. So again, thank you for all the support, no matter where you are, right here on YouTube watching this video. Maybe remember, check it out, blog.ukelikethepros.com. Maybe you got a course, ukelikethepros.com. Maybe you're at my store. Maybe you're on Patreon, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just that you're here, and I do appreciate it. So anyway, that's a little bit about my journey. So technically, what did I say? November 5th, 2015 to January 8th, 2021. That's how long it took me to get to 100,000 followers. There's probably ways to do it a lot faster. Matter of fact, I did a video on how you can do that a lot faster. But anyway, it's been a great journey, and I'm very thankful. And we got more things coming. We got a lot of stuff planned here with ukelikethepros. And again, these vlogs and the blog at blog.ukelikethepros.com. We're going to do some more of that stuff. So anyway, thanks for being here. I always appreciate it. It's always great to, well, I can't see you, but I know you're there. So thank you for that. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. And again, 100K, we did it. Great job to me, great job to my team, and great job to you for all the support. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.